Venezuela consists of a continental area and a great number of small islands in the Caribbean Sea. It's known by its vast oil reserves, by its environmental diversity and natural resources. Currently, the offer of food for the population is severely compromised. The country faces a serious socio-economic and political crisis with hyperinflation, shortage of basic products, and a high incidence of crime. Venezuelan cuisine is an expression of the symbiosis of indigenous, European, and African roots. It's rich in meat dishes, flour, corn, roots, and spices.
Today the show is overflowing with love. We are welcoming Isis and Luiz, a couple of Venezuelans who have found in Brazil a place to start over. They are starting a gastronomic enterprise that will go beyond the limits of the household. They are opening a kiosk that will offer typical drinks from Venezuela. And to celebrate love and new beginnings, today they will prepare a delicious Venezuelan drink, the COCADA. Hi guys, thanks for coming. It's a pleasure to me to have you here.
We're glad to be here, and now I'm going to show you how to do the COCADA.
We're going to start putting the ice cubes, coconut water, the coconut pulp, the powdered milk, and just a little bit of condensed milk. Okay, going to blend. There it is. The idea is that the mixture is very creamy. But first, we're going to decorate the glass in the bottom with a little bit of more condensed milk.
This is very simple.
The original recipe only takes coconut and water of coconut water. With the time, the people in Venezuela added more ingredients to make it the drink more tastier,
Delicious.
to have that more delicious. That is the
More
word.
delicious.
Wow, I want to try it.
Oh, we're going to
Cheers.
cheers.
It's very creamy and sweet. I
That's
love
the
it.
idea.
That's the idea.
Here in Brazil, we have a lot of coconut and we used to drink coconut water and mix with alcohol, do drinks with that. But I never drink in that way.
We have this version with alcohol, so the name changes to Coco Loco. The most popular drink is the COCADA. I remember a lot when we used to go to the beach in Venezuela, that the first thing that we do, go and get 1 cup of COCADA. When a person tastes for the first time a COCADA, you are tasting a part of Venezuela, a part of the culture. Right?
So you are here in Brazil only 1 year, so.
Only 1 year.
Do you like Brazil? How do you feel here?
In the second home, culturally, Brazil and Venezuela, they have too much similarities.
You guys come to Brazil, you have to change also the career as well.
We're both dentists, and we have now very difficult to revalidate our diplomas. Now we are restarting.
So what you are doing now in Brazil?
Luiz is working in the ONG, in a refugee center. We are working together. I'm a volunteer, and he is working in that. We live in that house too, and we are helping them to reinitiate their lives like we are doing with our life. It's the new life, it's really a new life. We are starting again. I think that the Brazilians have a lot of similarity and a lot of difference too. I don't want to go to another country. I love to be here.
So here we have like a new food, a new experience with food, but like back home, what kind of food you like? What is traditional food in Venezuela?
It's well known that the food is a way to communicate the culture. We have in Venezuela very traditional dish, pabellón criollo, which contains rice, meat, fried plantain, black beans. It represents all the mixture of all the cultures, of the races who lives in Venezuela. The white people is represented by the white rice. All the people who came from Africa is represented in the black beans. The original people who live in the past in Venezuela initially were representing in the fried plantain. Anytime that I have the opportunity to eat it, I was eating a part of my legacy, of my story, because this is how I think that any culture have to be. Everyone being together. For me, it's a multicultural mixing of all the culture that have living right now in Venezuela.
Why you have to leave Venezuela?
It's not one problem, it's a many problems that made the situation so horrible. Not is only that you don't have food. We are dentists and we don't have many times don't have materials or instruments to work. For example, today I talked with my mother. She told me, we don't have electricity for 12 hours. How you can live in a country that you don't have light, you don't have water to take a bath? A really hard lesson, but we have to learn.
So to me it's very hard to listen that, because we every day see some news about Venezuela, but we don't know what happened there properly. So I'm very thankful to have you here and to hear that, and you are always welcome to come here. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you.
According to data from the last research on living conditions, carried out in 2017 by several universities in Venezuela, 64% of Venezuelans had lost approximately 11 kilos of body mass in a year.